Hey, what's up? Ian here, and today I have the Hidizs MP143, right, as you can see, WDC. It is a planar magnetic IEM with a 14.3 millimeter driver in here. Retail price for this is now on pre-order, $99 on Kickstarter. I'll leave an unaffiliated link in the description below. Alright, so let's open this up, measure it, and listen to it, and I'll share with you guys my first impressions of this MP143 from Hidizs. Alright, so this is the front of the box with a very nice picture of the IEM. At the back, you do get some specifications. Let me read that out to you. The frequency range is 20 to 40,000 Hertz. Sensitivity is 103, and the impedance is 17 ohms. Okay, let's open the box. Gotta shake, 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 shaky, shaky, shake. All right, it's a bit tight. And there we go. There's a pull tab. Let's pull it out. Oh man, it's kind of tight. There's another pull tab here. Alright, so user guide. Obviously, we don't have to go through that. This is a snap pouch with some stuff in there. Ooh, that's a pretty unique way of presenting the ear tips. But yeah, it's a pretty new and unique way. Let me just put that one side and take the content out from the pouch if I can. So I think the Velcro is stuck in there. Alright, so basically this is a leather pouch, right, with a snap opening here. It's like a coin pouch, basically. Leather. Well, not real leather, it's just PU leather. Okay, pretty standard. And then you have the cable, and what is this? Oh, tuning nozzles. So we have tuning nozzles here, which we will measure later. And let's take the IEM out from the... Is that all? Nothing in here. Okay. Anything else? Let's hope this... What is this? Okay, so nothing else in here. Let's take a look at the cable. Alright, so cable is a 2-core cable. This is $99, by the way. Cable's a little bit thin, close to stock cable. I was hoping for maybe a nicer cable, I guess. But yeah, it's terminated with a 4.4 headphone jack, 2-core cable, a little bit on the thin side. Quite flimsy as well. It comes with a chin slider. Yep, so alright, I mean, it's okay cable, not premium. Okay, so these are the ear tips. So let's take one out, and it's pretty normal. Yeah, pretty normal type of ear tip. It's kind of soft. The other one, the darker color one, the black one or gray, however you want to call it, it's a little bit narrower. Yeah, so if you look at the nozzle, the black is a little bit narrower in terms of the opening, the bore, the inner bore. Alright, so that's for the ear tips. Now is the tuning nozzle. Ooh, I think it's stuck. Anyway, so there are 3 different tuning. One is the silver, one is the red, okay, and then the other one is I don't know what color. This is bronze, I think so. Yeah, so you have 3 different tuning, which I will measure later in my measurement section. Alright, so let's not fiddle with that. Now let's take a look at the IEM itself. This is a grayish color, dark gray, very elegant looking. Looks like you know, a tail of a, I don't know, salt whale. This one looks like a whale. This is the original. It's more pronounced in terms of the triangle shape. Okay, but for this one, it's more of a smooth wave lines. Yeah, it looks nice. It's kind of big, right? This is on the bigger side because it's got the 14.3 millimeter planar magnetic driver inside. Obviously you can't see it, but yeah, it's pretty similar to its previous model, which is the MP145. Okay, so this is MP145 and this is 143. So it looks quite similar in terms of shape. So let's connect this and let's measure it. And the thing is, I don't think I can use this cable. So I'm going to use its similar cable, which is 3.5 headphone jack, because this one right here is 4.4. It can't go into my coupler. So I'm just going to use the cable from the MP145. Alright, let's pull this out and put in the MP143. So this should be right side. Okay, there you go. And the left side. So let's measure this with its original nozzle, and then I'll swap it out later and show you guys. Alright, now let's go to the computer. Hang on, let me just connect this. So let's connect this right here. Okay, it's going in. And then let's put the left side. So one thing about this, it doesn't show any indication if it's left or right, but did I get it right? Let's put it in my ear to see if I got it right, because it doesn't indicate left or right. So obviously I did. Let's put on the ear tip. Yeah, I did. I got it right. So yeah, this is the left. Alright, so let's put in the coupler. The nozzle's a little bit smaller than the original 145. Now let's go to the computer. Alright, so let's first calibrate to make sure it is 85 dB or calibrated to 85 dB. So I have 33.23 dBFS. Okay, let's just adjust this a little bit. It's just a bit. It's not a lot. Reduce the increase the volume a little bit, the input volume. Oh, it's too much. Roughly there. Yeah, 31.8. I think that's pretty close. So let's just calibrate this to 85 dB. That's done. Alright, now let's measure this. This is the Hidizs MP143. Okay, I would call this the bronze filter. Okay, let's try that. Alright, let's go. Alright, so this is the left side. Let's take out the left side and put in the right side. Okay, now let's go back to the computer and let's measure the right side. Alright, pretty close. I mean, planar IEMs are not exactly, you know, very consistent when it comes to channel matching. So let's take a look at this. Let's first normalize this and bring in my Harman curve, my Harman target. Let's normalize that and just import my Harman target over here. Okay, and there you go. so this is the curve compared to the Harman target. Let me just give it a bit of dotted line so that you know that's the Harman target. Okay, so the dotted line is the Harman target, and the two lines here is the left and right of the MP143. Alright, so that is the bronze filter. Let me just measure the red and the silver filter just on the left side, just to show you guys the difference. Alright, I'm not going to measure everything in this video because it's going to take a long time. So let me just remove the nozzle on the left side, and let's try the red filter first. Okay, and see what's the difference. Okay, I mean, if it's not a big difference, then what's the point of changing the filters, right? You need to make a big difference in order to make it worthwhile of, you know, going through the trouble of changing the filter. Alright, so this is the red filter. I'm just gonna give it an R. Let's check the levels. 84 dB, so it's a little bit not as sensitive as the bronze one, but let's try. Alright, yeah, so it greatly reduced its impedance and the sensitivity. So let's move this up a little bit. Well, not a little bit, by a lot. And look at that, man. I think that wow. It increased the bass a lot, okay, and it reduced the peanut gain quite a bit. So yeah, this is a big difference in terms of the red filter. Very nice. Now let's try with the silver filter. Alright, so just to cut in, my bad, I missed out the color. I guess I couldn't see the color of the filter, which is the third tuning, which is the silver one. I got mixed up with the rose color and the silver color. So anyway, my bad. So let's put in the left side into the coupler, and let's just quickly measure this one just to show you guys. Okay, so that was the silver, which is S. Okay, so let's check the levels. Let's begin measuring. Okay, well, it's not much of a difference between the rose gold one and let's just put in the right side, and let's measure the right side. Alright, so looks quite messy here, so let me just tidy up a little bit. So this one should be solid. Okay, and let's just move this down to the Harman target curve, roughly there. Move this down a little bit as well. It's too low. Alright, so now let's go back to looking at this graph. So in terms of the silver and the rose gold filters, not much difference. It's just that the original one, or the rose gold tuning, has got much more peanut gain as compared, much less peanut gain as compared to the silver one. I would prefer the silver filter looking at this graph. So now I'm gonna listen to the filters. I think I'm gonna choose the one that I like. Okay, I'm not gonna listen to every single one of them. So I'm gonna listen to the silver filter, which is this one right here. Looking at the graph, this is something that I would like as compared to the other two filters. So I'm gonna put on the ear tips. Not a fan of the ear tips. I would, you know, hope that the ear tips are a bit nicer, a bit less, you know, grippier. I don't know, but it doesn't feel nice to the touch. Okay. Now let's put it in my ear and see the fit. So this IEM is a chunky IEM. It's huge, and it does take up quite a bit of real estate. Okay, and well, gives me a good seal, surprisingly. Alright, so let's listen to my track again, now with the silver filter, and let's go. Okay, so I've listened to the rose gold or rose filter, and now I'm listening to the silver filter, and I would prefer the silver one because it's a little bit more, the treble is a little bit more energetic, a bit more engaging, a bit more spicier. Soundstage is actually quite well, it's more intimate as compared to the rose one, but I prefer this tuning in terms of the silver tuning. Bass is same, almost the same. Is actually a rolled off sub bass, and mid bass is bloated. It's more elevated. I wouldn't say bloated, elevated. Mid bass. Mids are recessed. I can hear the clarity a bit more as compared to the rose tuning, rose filter. Treble on the silver filter is a bit more brighter, a bit more engaging. Not by a lot, but a bit more. So overall, I would say details still a little bit lacking as compared to the other IEMs that I've tried, especially with you know, the MP143. I would prefer the treble on the MP143, if you ask me. It's not as sibilant as the MP143, but I would say it's less exciting, less energetic, less intense as well. Some people like it, some people don't. So yeah. Alright, so let's take it out from my ears. So as I mentioned again, I think this is more targeted for casual listeners. It's a warm tone. Yeah, it's warm. It's kind of, especially for the red filter, it's warm, it's fun. It's more fun on the red filter. The silver filter is a little bit more reference, but not by a lot. Okay, but there's a ton more bass on the red filter. So for the silver filter, I would say it's alright. It's still more for casual listeners. It's fun, warm kind of tuning, and overall clear. Alright, the resolution on this, I would say, is clear. Very nice, very clean resolution. Not much of a distortion. In fact, I didn't hear much. I didn't hear any. But overall, the details are a little bit veiled because of the tuning, right? So yeah, $99, I would say, is a very good quality sound, but the tuning wise, I would say I might want to tweak a little bit in terms of the treble, but other than that, it's pretty good for $99 US. Okay, so that's my quick impression of this Hidizs MP143. I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, please give this video a thumbs up, and also please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. That's it for now. I hope you guys have a great day ahead, and I'll see you again in my next video. Cheers.